What is up, my YouTube fam? So today is April 26, 2017, and I am 9 days out from the World Qualifier, which is Natural Nationals. So real talk, real quick. I don't want to go into details or dwell on it. There really is no details, let's be real. Just the past few days have been extremely difficult mentally and physically. My body has just been exhausted, and just it's really just hard to push through everything. That's the best way to put it. It's just been hard. So mentally, I just feel brain dead. I just feel numb. I have no emotion, and this happens when I'm low carb, and I'm actually not even that low carb, which is the funny thing. I've been way low carb, lower carb than what I am now before, and I didn't experience this. So that goes to show that each prep is different, and it's different every time. And it also depends on what else you're doing in life. If you're working, what you do in your daily living, all that extra energy expenditure plays a toll with your caloric intake and your total overall calorie expenditure, so the amount of calories you're burning each day. So I started feeling those prep feels after I worked 3 in a row, and my job, I am running around a lot. I do a lot of freaking stairs and just a lot of running around, and that is basically cardio. So I was feeling great. Until I had to work those 3 in a row. Yeah, so I'm oh my god, I jinxed myself, blah blah blah, but I didn't jinx myself. I was just burning more than what I was the days before, and I was feeling prep feels. So mentally yesterday I had a little breakdown. I did cry a little bit. It's fine, I'm over it. It happens. Times are shitty sometimes, and you just need to cry it out, and that's fine, as long as you pick yourself back up and understand okay, that was just a moment, I had to let that out, and now I'm going to start fresh. Today I had a kick-ass glute day, so each day is its own thing. So yesterday I had a little cry, picked myself back up. I Skyped with my coach, and we went over some peak week plans. We don't change anything crazy during peak week, but it was good that we did that Skype session, which we haven't done before, because it got us on the same page and what we want to try and do this peak week versus other peak weeks to make sure that I come in my absolute best. And with each show, it's trial and error, and that's just a part of the game, and your body's going to be different with each show you do. So what we're doing this time is we're progressively loading by small increments throughout the week, whereas other times we would try and load the day before or the day of, or a little bit towards the end of the week, and then kind of taper back. We tried a bunch of different things, and my biggest problem with competing is being full enough on stage. And at this point, I need that fullness if I want to win and if I want to go further. So with that being said, something needs to change. So we're gonna try slowly increasing up until the show. So technically reverse dieting, in other words. I feel this is an awesome idea, and when I reverse dieted after the Arnold's, I looked great 2 weeks after, because my body was looking healthier, it was being fed more, so that's why it looked healthier. I was tightening up. My weight's been approximately the same, it fluctuates daily, so weight isn't a really good unit of measurement for me, because it's, like I said, it fluctuates daily. It fluctuates depending on my water, how much I slept, what I did the day before, what I trained. Legs makes me watery as hell. It makes me weigh more because of all the inflammation. So weight isn't good for me. Pictures are the best, and between now and the Arnold's, I've definitely tightened up. I feel in my midsection, my legs have definitely tightened up too, but there's not very much weight difference. I actually think I weigh more 9 days out now than I did 9 days out from the Arnold's, and I look much tighter. So I look mad cotton mouth right now. So we're just gonna try something new, and we'll see how it goes. But I think this will be the best plan yet, and I'm excited to see where it ends up. On a second note, I'm currently driving to London, Ontario. I'm meeting a girl named Natalie. So I followed this babe for the last 2 years or so on Instagram, and she lived out in Calgary. Well, speak of the devil, she freaking moves to St. Catharines, which is literally only like 3 hours from me. So we decided to meet up in London, which is like the midpoint between us, to train and go through some posing. So I am so excited for that. I'm excited for these next 9 days. Right now, all I see is tunnel vision. I see the end goal, and nothing can hold me back right now. I'm ready to give the last 9 days my 110 motherfucking percent, because I fucking want this. I want this so bad. Like, I can't even describe to you. When you want something so bad, you just like turn off your brain and you work. Like, you do what is necessary to make that goal happen, and that is the mode I'm in right now. So let's kill these 9 days, and I am so excited. Thank you. Okay, hey guys, so this is obviously a really bad setup. I'm currently on my knees because I don't have any other place to film this with good lighting, so I just wanted to do a little video about my new ISOFitness bag. So if you've been following me, you know, like, I'm very cheap and I like to do things in a money conservative way. So I've been using just a normal lunch kit from Walmart for the last like whole fitness years of my life, so last like at least 4 years, and it's worked pretty well. The only downfall is that I have to put like 5 ice packs in it, and it keeps the food cold, but if the sun is shining on it, the food on the top will be warm, and sometimes it spoils. So I am so grateful and so blessed to now have a new ISOFit lunch kit. So I got this bag from a wonderful man named George who works for Syncade Fit. What Syncade is, it distributes US brands within Canada. It's a Canadian distributing brand that sells ISO bags to Canadians because they're made in the US, but Syncade Fit distributes them to people in Canada. This bag is for, I think, 1 to 3 meals, and then there's a bigger bag, but this one's the smallest one. And you can see that there's no shelves or anything like the 6-pack bags. And I did have a 6-pack bag at one point, and there were shelves in it, and I found the shelves are really impractical because if you didn't use their Tupperware, then you couldn't fit anything else in there. You had to only use the 6-pack containers. And some of my meals are bigger, and I don't want to use the small containers that they provide. So the fact that there's no shelves in this is really good for me. Also, so there's no shelves, and it's a big space inside. It came with 2 ice packs that go in here. The top here, so this is the handle, which can unclip. And then on top here is just a little storage unit, so you can put your supplements, fork, knife, condiments, whatever. It's a good storage thing. And then on either side, so both sides have this pocket where you can put more condiments, like your mustard. You can put your water bottle in there, more little containers if you have, and this side has one too. So this is what it looks like. And it also comes with this additional strap. So you can put this strap, you attach it here and on the other side, and then you have a shoulder strap as well as the hand grip strap. That'll typically hold 2 or 3 meals depending on the size of Tupperware you use. George was also kind enough to send me extra Tupperware. So this is the standard Tupperware that the ISO bags come with. So they're just little tiny ones. And then these are the bigger ones. They're dishwasher safe. They can be warmed up in the microwave. They're BPA free, all the good stuff. This is the better size, I think. I think these are too small, like maybe for like my fish, but realistically I'd just put my fish in a baggie because I save more space that way. But still, they're still nice. So this one's more more practical in my opinion because it's deeper. So those are the standard Tupperware that it comes with. And then he also sent me these colorful ones. So these are all the lids. Again, BPA free, microwave safe, can be washed in the dishwasher. And then a bunch of different colors, which is kind of fun. I guess the different colors you can like do, like say your red meats can be red, your vegetables can be green, whatever, just to make it easier to identify. So yeah, I'm very happy with this bag and I'm excited to use it. And I'm so happy it came before Nationals so I can actually have a durable lunch kit for the plane ride, because that is important, and especially something that'll stay cold. I probably can't bring the ice packs because they're gel, but in that situation I would just use baggies and fill them with ice, bring it to the airport, and then right before I go through security I'll toss the baggies. And once I get through security, I'll bring extra baggies and I'll fill them with ice from one of the restaurants or whatever, and put it back in here to keep my food cold. So thank you, George, and check out Syncade Fit if you're Canadian and get yourself one of these awesome ISO Fitness bags.